Hi guys, and welcome to our video on building self-esteem. In this video we will discuss the importance of having a healthy sense of self-worth and offer some practical tips for improving your confidence and your self-esteem. First, let's talk about what self-esteem is and why it matters. Self-esteem is the way we view and value ourselves. So, how you talk with yourself, what do you think about yourself, and the values that you portray. It's an overall opinion on our own worth and our own abilities. And it goes without saying that having a healthy level of self esteem is important because it affects almost every aspect of our lives. It impacts our mental health, our relationships, and even our physical health because it is all connected. People with low self esteem may struggle with anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. They may also have difficulty forming and maintaining a healthy relationship. So, these are all things that are very important in your life. A healthy relationship, the relationship with your special one, relationship with other people that are important in your life, and the most important relationship, the relationship with yourself. We shouldn't forget about that because that's a very important part of your life. And so, if you don't want to struggle with low self esteem, and we can all benefit from an improved self esteem, of course. So, how can we go to improving that? Here, I have some practical tips for you. Practice self care. It's always important to practice self care. Taking care of yourself is an important step in building your self esteem because it is something that we build from time. This means eating well, getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, and taking time for yourself and to relax and recharge. These are the classical ones that you can read almost everywhere. Then we have the more important ones, I would say, is challenging the negative thoughts. It's natural to have negative thoughts from time to time, but it's important to challenge these thoughts and question whether they are really true. This is something that we do in cognitive behavior therapy. We look whether or not a certain thought or belief is true. And then when we find whether it's true or not, we can take the parts that are true and we can discard the ones that are not true or that are not beneficial to us, and we can create something better, something that we can use in our everyday life. For example, if you tell yourself that you're not good enough, ask yourself if that's really true. Is this really true that you are not good enough? Compared to whom? Being good enough in a way is always about comparison. If you were to live in a desert island, you wouldn't be asking the question whether or not you are worse than anybody else because you would be focused on surviving and you wouldn't be feeling self-doubt. But when you're comparing yourself with others, it is normal to feel self-doubt and thus feeling lower self-esteem. Think about that. Self-esteem, the esteem that you have about yourself. Set goals and celebrate your achievements. Some very important stuff. Setting goals for yourself and working towards achieving them can help boost your self-esteem. And when you reach your goals, be sure to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. This is a great step. And I would also add that we all should celebrate life the way it is. And if we fail, especially, talk with ourselves with self care, with compassion, with an open heart, the same way we would talk to a dear friend or a beloved child. This is very important. Then, if you have the opportunity, you can surround yourself with positive people. You can, you can, uh, uh, you can get away from the people that are negative, that are holding you back, that are not adding value to your life. So, surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can have a big impact on your self esteem. They can provide encouragement, motivation, and a healthy perspective on life. So, most of the time, we are not being actually objective or rational about our lives and how it looks. That's why it's important to find people that we can trust, for example, even a therapist, that can help us see the world in a more clear and truer way. Practice self compassion. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer to a friend or a beloved child. This means being gentle and understanding with yourself rather than being overly critical. I think that most of us are guilty of that we are too critical of ourselves, especially maybe about the things that even are not in our power to decide, they are not in our power to do, to make, to create. So that's a very important step. So building self-esteem takes time and effort. It's not something that will happen overnight, even though I believe that using the right cognitive behavioral therapy tool, we can actually make that happen very quickly. And the benefits are worth it. I can attest to that. Having a healthy level of self esteem can improve your mental health, your relationship, and your overall happiness. We hope these tips have been helpful. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a great day.